Morning. Actually, not as light as this machine is making it look. It's dawn. It's only 4:22 or something. The wonders of modern technology. An evil woman. I was just rereading this woman's post on one of my films. She designates herself on YouTube Ola Michla, O-L-A space M-I-C-H-L-A. Well, I took a copy of the comment and then I blocked her. I don't allow hateful comments on my films. I allow comments, fine, please, you're most welcome. But not hateful ones like this one, which basically states, I'll let the lorry come through. It's a main route, this, actually. I'm facing south when I look out. That's south. That's my view, that red door. That's east to Berwick, the sea, the North Sea. Well, I was Amdy swimming almost 2 Fridays ago. And that obviously is west. I think that's Kelso direction. And just over the border. In a wee town called Coldstream, which is the home of the Guards. Coldstream Guards, the oldest regiment in Britain. They guard the Queen, so they do. You're allowed to comment on my Scottish accent. No comments, please. Right, well, the fight is on, dear. The comment basically says that because she says I whacked her child and she's got the evidence to prove it, I am going to jail. Gives me a reason to live, doesn't it? Her site was started on the 3rd of July this year, 2021. I started this YouTube stuff back in early spring 2008. I've got over 3,500 films up on 5 channels, so I have been practicing for a while. I am a Christian. You cannot win, okay, against God, basically. I am with God. My first site I described myself, it's actually called Francis with God. I potter about the world with God in my being. Every fibre of my being I love. With every fibre in my being I love God through Christ. You cannot beat that. Ever. So whatever the outcome, well, we'll see, as the grown-ups say. I've got these 3 months to pootle about away from my home. I turned up there on Friday the 28th of May. Lovely wee house, straight in, lovely. Lit the fire, tried the stove. The stove's actually rather nice. It's got a gas rings, and it's actually an electric oven, so the oven is more controllable, which is nice. It's got its own little backyard, and then it fronts onto the square, that rather nice square, a little green. By Thursday the 10th, that's not quite a fortnight later, this complete stranger has invented an utter nonsensical story that I've thwacked her child, so she's that 4-year-old. She's using that child in a most awful way. But I mean, I just fail to see the where is that woman coming from? What hatred is in her heart? What evil is within her to I mean, I'm a complete stranger. I don't know these people from Adam. I had no interaction with them until I found out that they're into drugs. And one of the men offered me a joint, for heaven's sake, the which I declined. They're openly smoking weed in front of these children, incidentally. Fine, I'm smoking, but mine is legal. Ha. Things are calming down now. I've had some rest. I'm out of it. Boy, oh boy. But I'm going back. No way am I giving up on this. Never. I shall just keep fighting. Day by day. Each day that comes along. I'm working at a new solicitor. That's very important. And I shall tell my story, which is perfectly plain. That woman got the boot in. I was arrested on that Thursday and interviewed at 1 or 2 in the morning and released by 2:32 a.m. on the Friday morning. You know, the matter is still under investigation. The police have my staff. There is a photograph of a small red mark on the child's leg, which I was shown briefly. It's inconceivable that I thwacked that child. The very idea. As I've already said, if I'd actually thwacked a child with my blooming great staff, it's made of yew wood, for heaven's sake. You can't tap. Well, I can. I can play polo, actually. Used to. So I'm very good with bat and ball and stuff, and handling anything I've got in my hand. Hand-to-eye coordination and everything. But if I'd aimed a blow at a child's leg and thwacked it, I would have smashed it. But it's the very idea of being accused of it. That is the worst of it. And by a complete stranger. What planet is this woman living on? And she thinks that she can stand up in court and persist in a lie. It's jolly starting to rain. PDF. Excuse me, that's a rude word. Ouch, I've got to go in. Oh, continue it upstairs. Catch you later, it's raining.